there was a report called The Snowy White Peaks of
Roger Klein.
Roger Klein, absolutely. And he revealed some stats and some information about how there is a paucity or a lack of certain groups and ethnic groups.
Black and ethnic minority. Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
So I read in I listened to one of your videos, and you talked about never having gone for an interview. I don't know if that's right or something like that.
It's true. Yeah.
And the question really is there a problem in the NHS or in some organisations like the NHS to do with health, where it's more about who you know rather than what you know in terms of getting to top positions? And if that's the case, then does that contribute to the issues that we have with the lack of diversity?
Yeah, it does. I mean, there's no way of wrapping this up. The NHS is pretty ugly when it comes to black and ethnic minority groups. I mean, you've only got to look at photographs in conferences, people sitting on a platform. They're all grey old geezers like me, you know, with the occasional woman. I was in my career, I was on Baroness Julia Cumberdage's committee, called the Glass Ceiling, to encourage more women to get into senior management. Now that was a long time ago now, and I think we now do have more women in senior, but black and ethnic minorities are not properly represented at board level. They're not represented at director level. And how can a hospital, providing a service to a community that is often predominantly from the black and ethnic minority communities, how can they claim to look after people if the board and the people working don't look like them? It's a no-brainer. And I remember I was at a conference once talking to two ladies. They were very charming. I talked to them over lunch, and they both just they were celebrating. They just got their masters, and I said, "What are you going to do now?" And they said, "Well, we probably got to the limit of our career." And I said, "Well, why?" And they said, "Well, we're from a black and ethnic minority grouping." They were West Indians, and I thought, this is crazy. We just lose the talent of people. We have a diverse nation, and our public services should represent that diversity. And Roger Klein's report, The Snowy White Peaks, I mean, what a fantastic report that was. We featured it heavily. I've interviewed Roger about it. I reviewed the report. I hope he'll revisit that and see where we are on this journey, because it is a journey. But we don't do anywhere near well enough on that topic. And we should be leading the way. We're the biggest employer in the country. We should have the best employment track record on all of this. And when it comes to interviews, I mean, a lot of trusts do the blind interviewing thing. So they have a form where you put all your stuff on, and then your personal stuff is here, and they tear that off. So when you're reviewing, you don't know really who you're going to see. And that's the right way to do it. But I still don't think that, you've only got to look at representation on the boards, representation in senior management. It's clear that we're doing something wrong. And we lose because we do something wrong. Because we lose the talent and the expertise of a huge number of people.